This is Disgusted Fan Steeler Nation Part 2. As you know from if you watched the first video, I got rid of my Steeler stuff and also tore up a Ben Roethlisberger jersey, more or less cut it up. But anyway, this is Part 2. So, as in the NFL, and all the owners and players, it's not that you don't have freedom of speech. It's how you protested the game. By not standing for the national anthem and respecting our flag, which is included of our forefathers, officers that support this country. When there's a fire, who do you think goes out there? Firemen. That's part of everything that the United States and that flag stands for. And the American people are fed up with the politics in football. And on the other hand, to get this straight across, for you to understand, it has nothing about protesting. It's the way you did it. How hard is it for you all in the NFL to understand that? The veterans of this country deserve respect, and so does the American people. Not everything's about money. It's about heart and what this country stands for. The United States flag and the national anthem is almost like the Holy Grail, but it's the Holy Grail of the United States. And you all but stepped on it and spit on it. And as the American people, whether you're white, black, Puerto Rican, or whatever, it's sad for any nation. And this doesn't come down to who's being racist. It has to do with the national anthem, with our veterans, with the people of the United States, or forefathers, and so on. So what I think you ought to do is you get these flags and everything, and you pay for people that do low hits and everything, but you can't stand for the American flag and have the national anthem. Maybe you should have stopped this way back when Kaepernick, if I'm pronouncing it right, had his problems saying that black people are not treated like the rest of the citizens of the United States. Well, that's untrue. And I don't want to put this into like everybody else would put it, as in white, black, racial, because it's not racial. But I'm going to lay a little bit of that thing out. It was a cop-out for him because he wasn't doing good as a quarterback. He was starting to fall. And you know what? The easiest thing to do would be blame it on being a racist. In any other profession, if you're not doing your job properly, whether you're white, black, Puerto Rican, or Korean of the United States, you would be demoted. It's as simple as that. Now, if I would like to say something else, which should be uncalled for, but I'm going to say it anyway. Yous are traitors. So if it would be me, I'd put you guys on a ship and put all of you, even the owners and everything, on a ship and send you to North Korea if you think you have it better over there. So I think all the owners, all the players should come out into the field on Sunday and apologize to the veterans and the American people. And maybe you ought to have a fine for if they don't stand up for the national anthem, like when somebody has a low hit. Really? This is the national anthem with the American flag. Really? Is it that hard for you to understand? This is the Holy Grail of the United States. Get with it. Open your eyes. Whether if you're in the left, the right, Democrat, Republican, common sense applies here. Really? I love the United States. And there's a lot of people out there that do. But this is uncalled for. Apologize. We can move on. And maybe we all got to look at ourselves to understand it starts with us. Maybe the president of the United States didn't frame it the way it should have been framed. But he has a freedom of speech. If the media's allowed to say what they want to say, and everybody else is allowed to say what they want to say, then he can too. But the fact is, if you would have took care of your business with Kaepernick and then maybe fined him and kicked him out of the league, it wouldn't have led this far. So the problem is it's the money. The NFL has to do with money, and you knew you would lose your job in support with the players. So you're going to support the players. Well, it goes beyond that, really. It's the American people. Think of your heart. Go with your heart. That's right. It's not hard anymore. But you know what? A lot of citizens in this country, they do have heart. And we know that's the difference between right and wrong. Okay? Love the United States. Bye.